Okay, today we're going to be talking about extending the connected enterprise. Rockwell talks about their connected enterprise scenario and some values that get out of that. ProSoft, being a partner with them, are here to help extend that so that you can get extra value. So we're going to talk about what that means and what some of those values you can get out of that. So the basic definition of the connected enterprise, as Rockwell would have it here throughout their facility, is getting the right information to the right person at the right time. All your control systems all have information that they need to use to make diagnostic information. It may be to troubleshoot a system, it may be to optimize production. You need to get to the information from these control systems to be able to analyze this and make some business decisions, typically, hopefully, to reduce your downtime, optimize your production, and eventually all what we want to do is increase our profitability. So with that information, with the smart people getting that information, you're able to make those smart decisions. The key is you have a lot of devices in your facilities that do not have a connection into an Ethernet IP. They don't plug in there, right? You got lots of Allen Bradley equipment there, but there's all these devices that you have in your facilities that have valuable information that could help you reduce your downtime, start looking at power monitors, see how much energy you're using, and be able to maybe reduce your energy costs by coordinating the PLC with your energy using devices. You need to be able to talk to those. They need to get on that same network so that you can look at your PLC information as well as these devices. Well, this is where ProSoft comes in. We have solutions there to take and integrate these different devices out there based on whatever language they want to talk. So if it's Modbus TCP, all these different protocols that are out there, languages, DNP, depending on your device and your industry, we make an interface for that, embed that in, put it in an in-chassis solution, and then to integrate it in, because we know it takes some effort, we leverage Rockwell's tools to do that. So Rockwell has things called add-on instructions and add-on profiles, and our goal is to make our products integrate as easily as a Rockwell module plugging in, so that when you're configuring the system, you're setting it up, you're not learning something totally new and different, you're getting a common interface to be able to go in there and plug in and get that information into your control system, so now it becomes part of the connected enterprise. With that, there may be times where these devices and their networks aren't close to where the PLC is at. You have Ethernet maybe strung out up there, but your device and it's talking, it may be on a serial Modbus network, and I don't have that serial cable all the way over where the PLC is. We have a bunch of gateway solutions that allow you to integrate and bring in those different languages with the device data and pull that into the Rockwell architecture. Once that's all on Ethernet IP, you now in one location can get all that information, start making good business decisions off of that, and be able to gain value, reduce your downtime. Examples are things like a drive. You have a drive out there that has a lot of information. You start noticing the current level is going up on that. May have a bearing that's going bad. There's a lot of diagnostic information there that you can view that can help you be proactive and do some predictive maintenance versus running it till it fails. We also have things in the energy side of the world, some protocols there, right? You have a facility, you may have, you're using air, chillers, boilers, different auxiliary equipment to run your facility. Well, wouldn't it be nice if you could coordinate those all together? Let's say I have a factory and I've got 8 lines running. 1 or 2 of those lines is in a maintenance mode right now. Well, why is my air compressor running wide open? Well, because it's just running. It doesn't know that I'm in maintenance mode. Well, if the PLC was on the same network with the same network that the language that air compressor, boiler, chiller, what have you talks, you could give it a command saying, hey, back down. I don't need you to run wide open. That over time can save significant energy costs, right? So you're reducing your production costs. And then if you got any of the CEOs out there, right, they get to go saying, hey, I'm meeting my sustainability objective, right? Or being more green. So you get a win-win out of it. You're saving energy, they get to wave the flag about the sustainability objective being met. To talk to those devices, to coordinate them, you need to be able to communicate to them, and that's where ProSoft comes in play. So we're the people that are going to help you get that information connected into the system, and then through other tools, through Rockwell and others, you can analyze that information and make smart business decisions. An example here was the one I talked about with the drive. In this case, this is where we help out on modernization. You have some old control equipment out there. I've got my old PLC5, rugged, reliable, been around forever, but I want to upgrade my drive. There's that diagnostic data in there that I want to get access to so I can start figuring out what's going on with my motors, what's going on with my gears, so I can do some predictive maintenance. You can't do it on the old one, or you may just have it where you just can't buy the old drive anymore. We able, through our gateway, be able to get you online with the modern gateway, the new PowerFlex series on Ethernet IP, and no code changes in your existing PLC5, right? That's been running for 20 years. You may not even know where the code for that is. You don't want to go mess with it. You don't have to. You put our product in there, we get that on your Ethernet network, and now you can start gathering that same information. Not only control it, but pull data from it to help reduce your operations costs, your maintenance. Then there's applications out there where the information you need is in a place where you just can't get to it, right? Well, I don't want to run the cables over there. I got the factory running conduit, all that kind of stuff, costs a ton of money. We offer wireless solutions out there to be able to get the data to the right person in the right place. So whether that's some discrete I/O, some remote location that I would like to monitor in my PLC using a wireless I/O solution, or whether that's I've got a control engineer here, but the plant is somewhere else and I don't want to put him in a plane, I want the information where he is. So with that, we have something called ProSoft Connect. This is our remote access solution that we've come up with so that wherever the person is that needs the information, he's got an access to the internet, he can get a secure VPN connection into those locations to get to the data that he needs to make the decisions. The unique thing that we do here is a lot of other people do some of this remote access, but they go in there and said, okay, you got to go put in the IP address of that PLC you want to talk to. I've worked in the field for years. I don't remember all my IP addresses, and what happens if you get it off by one and tie to the wrong PLC and then go make an edit? Now your phone's ringing saying plant down, right? Ours, you do a simple RS-Who browse, and it tells you everything that's out there. So we took a different approach, wanted to make it easier to use because we know how people have to deal in the world. They're in that remote location, they connect to that remote site securely through a VPN connection. They fire up their RS-Who browser, and they see all the devices, whether it's a PLC, an operator terminal, PanelView Plus, right, drive, what have you. We also do high-speed I/O, so if I need that I/O controlled high speed somewhere, I don't want to have to run the wires over there. We can do high-speed remote I/O, critical applications. We've optimized this for Ethernet IP and also for if you had any moving applications, right? We talk, if you go one of our booths, you know, we leveraged off that term where you have multiple radios and you're moving from one hotspot to another. Our switchover time is near zero. We actually packet buffer so that you guarantee you're not going to go drop that Ethernet IP packet when you're switching between radios. We like to coin that term ludicrous speed. I'd hate the fact that Tesla stole my term. I came up with it first, but he published it first, so I got to let him have that one. The other thing, as I talked about, is the wireless I/O. Maybe I just have a few points of I/O that I want to go and pull to another location. So I got somebody in a tool room and I want to go send that person saying, hey, I need you to send me more parts, right? Running the cables, all that would be way, inefficient, not cost effective. Simple I/O structure, drop in the I/O one place, drop it in the other side, hook these things up, no configuration. You power them up, wire it up, and the I/O's on one side shows up on the other side. So basically you're getting rid of all the conduit and all the wiring between those 2 points just by setting this thing up. Very simple, very easy to use, but now you can start thinking in your facility, what if do I have some I/O data from something I'd love to monitor, but I just don't want to run those wires. This connects that information you're looking for in that can help you optimize your facilities. So with that, hopefully that was a quick 10-minute overview, but if you guys like more information about any of these details, there's many displays within our booth that talk about these values that could help you in your facilities, hopefully reduce your downtime, optimize, and through that we extend Rockwell's connected enterprise. Thank you.